if you are planning a trip to Europe soon, or maybe you are already here starting your vacation, you need to watch this video until the end. Things have changed a lot in 2026. The European Union finally launched the entry-exit system tool. So no more guessing, no more manual counting of stamps, and no more thoughts like, I hope the officer doesn't notice that I overstay. So now everything is digital, and today I will show you how to check your days officially so you don't get a ban or a fine at the Europe border control. But before we look at the tool, we need to understand your visa first. So many people think that if they leave the Schengen area, they automatically get 90 new days, like a reset. But this is wrong. So let's look at an example from one of my clients. So her visa is valid from April 17, 2026 until July 27, 2026. So this is the window of time she is allowed to enter and leave Europe. And on the right side of her visa, it says 87. And that is the days of her duration of stay. So this is very important. Even if the visa window or the validity of your visa is long, my client can only stay for up to 87 days total. The embassy decides that. If they put 10 days here, you can only stay for 10 days. So even if the visa is valid for 3 months or longer, always check the number of duration of stay first. Now let's talk about the 90 over 180 day rule. It sounds like a math test, but think of it like this. The officer looks at today's date and counts 180 days back. So in that period, you cannot have more than 90 days or let's say 87 days like my client inside the Schengen area. If you stay for your full 90 days in one trip, you must exit on or before your 90th day in the Schengen area. You need to stay outside the Schengen area for another 90 days before you can enter again. So it's actually like a battery. If you use 100%, if you use your battery 100%, you have to wait for it to charge completely. So if you don't wait, of course, you get denied. How to use the entry-exit system tool. In the old days, we had to count everything manually. But now, we have this website. So I will put the link in the comments or in the description of the video. This tool is a real-time check of your file in the European Union database, meaning it will only work if you entered Europe after the entry-exit system started. So if you have not traveled to Europe since the EES implemented, then you won't have a record yet. So how to use it? You need your passport details. You need to enter your passport number. You need to select the issuing country of your passport and the passport type. And then you also need to enter your travel plans, your destination, where are you going, and your arrival date, when did you arrive, and when are you leaving the Schengen area. So after that, you need to click submit, and the system does the math for you. So it will tell you okay or not okay, and it will also shows exactly how many days you have left. So look at the screenshots I'm showing you here. My client has 86 days left after she arrived in the Schengen area. Now the question, is this tool for everyone? The answer is no. If you are a tourist or have a short-term Schengen visa, then this is for you. But if you have a residence permit or you have a long-term visa or type D visa, for example, you have a family reunification visa, student visa, or working visa, you don't need to worry about this 90-day count because you are eligible to live there, or to apply for residence permit once you arrive in the Schengen area. So this tool is for visitors only. So for me, this new tool is actually great because it gives us the same information the border officer sees. So no more stress at the airport. So if you have traveled the Schengen area recently, you can try it now. You can check how long you can stay in the Schengen area. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more visa and travel updates. Safe travels everyone, and see you in the next video. Bye!